So, did you find out why she left town?
Actually, I'd like to talk about it later, maybe, if that's okay with you.
I can go to another room.
It's not a problem, not necessary.
Actually, I have to meet with Judge Raymond in about 15 minutes, but I'll be back shortly if you'd like.
Good, I will probably be around still.
All right.
And Warren, for what it's worth, I think you should listen to this lady's advice.
About Cece?
Yeah, give the man a break.
Why should I? I mean, really, Cruz, just look around a little bit here, huh? I mean, how many people and how many millions do you think this guy had to swindle to get all of this?
I wouldn't be so holier than thou, Warren. Our family didn't play an exemplary role in the history of these paintings.
That's not the point.
In any event, I suspect this interview has more to do with Jameson and his connection with Cece than Cece's art collection.
I believed that people have a right to know the story behind the story.
Well, the story behind the story will no doubt come out in its own due time. I think you could afford to wait on it just a little bit, maybe as a personal favor to me.
I don't know. I guess I could give the old geezer a break, seeing as I do owe you one.
Well, thank you. I would appreciate that.
But you've been milking this for a while. When do we finally get even here?
I hope not anytime soon. I'm enjoying it.
Tell you, that's what you get for somebody saving your life.
Thanks, Warren. You look good.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the shock. So do you.
Listen, I know I had reservations about your going after Suzanne, but maybe it was a good idea. Did it help?
You could say that. Tell you what, you come back later after your meeting with the judge, and I'll tell you all about it.
Okay. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah. Yeah. Better than I felt in a long time. I'm sorry to be calling you so late. I hope I didn't wake you.
Are you kidding? I haven't been able to sleep a wink since you were here.
Yeah, well, I just finished rereading Eden's letters.
And what did you think?
Well, they're remarkable. It's like pulling up a chair in her mind. Reminded me of how eloquent she is and how honest.
Did they give you any clues as to where she might have gone?
A place to start, maybe.
Have you told the family?
Not really. I tried talking about it with Sophia. I was hoping to get her attention, but there was no response. Listen, I'm going to have to go now, but I'll keep you posted, okay? Bye. Hi. Thank you for getting here so quickly.
Well, it sounded urgent.
Yeah, have you seen your father?
He's at the Oasis. What's wrong?
I think I'd rather wait and talk about it with the whole family.
Have you found out who shot Sophia?
Yes, I have. Do you remember coming to me after you met Suzanne the first time? You said there was something almost familiar about her?
Yes, I felt that very strongly.
Yeah. There was a reason for that.
Her amazing resemblance to Eden.
I wish it were that simple. Suzanne disappeared the night Sophia was shot. I put out an APB and I found her in North Carolina.
You're not saying Suzanne shot Sophia?
No.
Well, then what?
Eden shot Sophia.
You've lost your mind, Cruz.
It was Eden, I said.
She's alive?
Oh, yeah.
You were there when she fell. You said you couldn't hold on to her.
I know. I can't explain that. She obviously planned some means of getting away.
She staged the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen her? Do you know where she is?
Well, not at the moment. But she spent the last month or so right here in Santa Barbara, painting.
Suzanne Collier was my sister.
I found the real Suzanne Collier in North Carolina. She and Eden were best friends.
in prep school. And Eden assumed her identity.
With remarkable skill, it would seem.
She truly believed that she was Suzanne.
I would imagine that Suzanne was the dominant personality for a while. What's going on underneath, that would be anybody's guess.
Well, she chose Suzanne as an identity she would be comfortable in.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what better way to get back at Sophia to make her suffer than to force her to face someone who looked so much like Eden. My God, this is beginning to make sense. This explains why she went to that spot where... Oh, Cruz, the spot where Eden died. Over and over again to paint it. And the spot where she saw Lionel with Sophia. And where she found out that Channing wasn't Cece's son. Oh, that hatred for her mother. It must have been enormous to put you and the children through so much hell. And she's alive. Who else knows?
I was about to tell Julia, but I thought the family should hear about it first.
Kelly's in a meeting. I know the client will give her a call. Would you call Cece? Because I'm not his favorite person right now. He might even come to the phone.
Yeah.
Oh. How much you suffered. And how much we all failed you.
What are you doing here?
I think you should sit down. I have wonderful news.
I'll stand if you don't mind.
Cruz is here. He just got back from North Carolina.
If this has anything to do about that Collie woman, I don't want to hear it.
No, it's about Eden.
What about Eden?
She's alive. Eden is alive.
What did you say?
I know. It is inconceivable, but it's true.
You have done some disgusting things in your life, but this is about the sickest stunt ever. Get the hell out of this house. Now.
I am telling you, she is alive.
Is anything sacred to you?
Anything? Oh, Dad, come on. Not even you could think me capable of something as vile as that.
You've proven time and time again you would use anything to hurt me. Using your sister to death is unbelievable. It's unforgivable.
I wanted to give you something good.
Good? You want to do something good for me? Get the hell out of my life!
Wait a second, Mr. C. Just calm down so you know what you're talking about.
You wouldn't jump into his side if you knew what he said to me.
You wouldn't jump so quick either. He's telling the truth.
He said Eden's alive.
She is. This Suzanne Collier woman was Eden all along.
That's impossible.
I just left the real Suzanne Collier in Murfreesboro, North Carolina. Eden, or Lisa, more accurately, orchestrated this whole scenario to take revenge on Sophia and get away without paying for it.
Why?
I don't know.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know what the hell why. She did it. She assumed Suzanne Collier's identity. She stayed in town long enough to torture Sophia just a little bit more. And by the time she set her up for the coup de grace, I'm pretty sure she had turned into Channing.
Cruz, this is insane.
Yeah, you're damn right. It's insane. But I'll bet you she thought she was Channing. The night this came to a head, she arranged the whole thing to look exactly as it had when he was shot. She lured Sophia into the study and she shot her.
Oh, my God. Where?
I don't know. I wish I knew. I can't imagine what's on her agenda right now, but She's out there somewhere. She's alive.
Go to hell. No.
You have no idea at all where she can be?
No, I don't. But I don't have to tell you. I'm sure I'm going to find her if it's the last thing I do on this planet.
You really believe it? That she shot Sophia?
I know it sounds crazy, Mr. C, but that's the way it happened. I'm sure of it.
That's the part that's so tough to comprehend. I mean, that she could think of such a bizarre plot to pretend to be the dead brother her mother shot.
Well, I don't think she was pretending. I'm sure that night in the study, she was Channing. And God knows who she is now.
Oh, God, Eden. God almighty.
Obviously, we have a delicate situation on our hands here, Mr. C. I think as few people as possible should know about this.
Family has to know.
Yeah, they do. What's left of this family needs to pull together right now. Which means that you're going to have to reach down inside of yourself somehow and find a place for Mason in this. Whether it's comfortable for you or not.
Things I said to him before. I'm not very proud of myself.
Well, that sounds like the beginning of a conversation you should have with him.
Mason? Look, what I said in there, it was unforgivable. I know it was. I was afraid, son. I mean, I know it's no excuse, but I was afraid to believe that what you said was true. I mean, it's also damn incomprehensible. I'm very ashamed of myself right now. But God, I'm so happy. I don't know what to do, Mason. I'm just so happy. I don't know what to do now. You know? It's a jumble. It's really a big jumble. I'm trying. I just want a little forgiveness. I guess that's what I'm asking for. I need my son right now. I really do. I need him more than ever. Mason.
Dad?
She must have needed someplace safe, someplace she knew. And she knew you.
Eden and I were very close. I always said to her if she needed something, I'd be here for her.
Thank God, Suzanne. Thank God you saved me life. She is alive. Because of you. Now I know why I kept coming back to this spot, darling. Somewhere inside, I knew I hadn't really lost you. I'm gonna find him, Eden. As God is my witness, I'm gonna find you and bring you home.